3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, buddy.
Alright, so I was actually going for a swag trick there. There's a 4-frame window where you can hit a frame-perfect death animation, and you don't actually die, but it plays the death sound and you don't hear the background music there. So,
Suppose I can introduce myself too. I'm XSVR51. I'm going to help commentate this run, because obviously Dode's going to need to have all of his mind and focus on the run itself. So far. So this jump coming up on the bomb is a 1-frame jump, and he nailed it, of course. Now, if you touch both of these spiky beetles at the same time, you'll die, so he has to be careful to switch to either of them, and he did it just fine. Using that to damage boost through the chuck saves a lot of time, and also just allows him to get a nice pattern. Oof! Going for the fast. Kaizo block, which is an invisible block. Obviously that you can't see until you hit it. Nice work. That jump is extremely hard right at the end there.
yup.
Yo, he matches Truman's jump record. Deathless run so far. Nice work. This is a ROM hack called Kaizo Mario World.
Alright, scrolling here affects this dolphin cycle. So it allows me to kind of run through it a little bit quicker and safer. Alright, oh, nice. There's a little cycle skip there.
That is by far the hardest jump in this level.
There's a Kaizo block there.
He just casually jumps around it. He wants to stay big here until the saw portion coming up, so he can just damage boost past it, like he is doing right now.
Yeah, that first dolphin gives you a nice little cue of what pattern you're gonna get.
Yeah. And now these dolphins give you a pattern based on how fast you got to that point. So we have most of the dolphin patterns memorized so that we can survive that part. But a casual playthrough of this will kill you time and time again because you won't know what dolphin to be on at what point.
Exactly.
This is probably visually the most impressive level. At least the second room is. 2 pixel perfect jumps, nice. Huh. So obviously, since this is an auto-scroller, this first part, dying in this can cost a lot of time.
Yeah, you can slide kill those things.
For swagged, of course.
It's the only strat I do.
You can purchase this on a legit SNES card. That jump is extremely difficult to do. There's visual cues for it.
Alright, yes.
And one thing to note is he has to bring this Yoshi along through this entire auto-scroller, but he also has to feed it to make it a large Yoshi later on. So he's making sure that he's getting all of these enemies so so that he can get Big Yoshi, which he'll use to eat this blue shell and fly through the rest of this first one.
17. My record dismount
What's the
is,
record for that?
I had 23 dismounts once, that was 17.
You had 23 once? Wow.
Yeah.
With these spiky chain balls, if you touch the base that they're rotating around, they're actually munchers, or they act like munchers, and you'll get hit and fall into lava. So you have to be careful to avoid those as well. And this is the best part of the level, where you get to murder Yoshi.
Eldad Yoshi.
Eldad Yoshi.
Alright, I want to stay big here, because there's a skip I can do in the next level, but being big through this part is extremely difficult.
And partly random, isn't it?
Yes. Didn't get it.
Yeah, so that was the random part of it.
That time I was just late.
So he's going to be doing a 2-frame jump, then a 1-frame jump, and then another 2-frame jump right after. So he got it, and... First try, wow.
Wow, I ducked by accident. That was scary at the end.
Why were you ducking?
Just I bumped the D-pad.
Oh god.
That was completely unintended.
But he just did a 1/30th of a second trick, a 1/60th of a second trick, and then a 1/30th of a second trick right back to back to back. So that's extremely impressive.
So this can't world record, even though it's deathless, because I didn't stay big through that level.
Yeah. If he had big right now, he could do a skip in this where it's kind of like the John Carl's in 96 Exit, where you can by being big you can spin jump through a floor and allow him to skip all of this part right here. It saves what, 30-40 seconds?
It's like 36 or 7, something like that.
Yeah. And I believe that, I don't know if, have you ever gotten one in a run?
I've gotten it, not in a run though.
Yep, I've only gotten it in practice as well. So what he wants to do right here is clip this spring into the wall and then bounce off of it. And he needs P-speed to do that, like right there. And he had to wait there because he kind of got caught. He got corner clipped. He's also avoiding Kaizo blocks in this boo room. There's 2 of them.
Alright.
So if you ever see him jumping kind of weirdly, not straight up and down, he's probably avoiding a Kaizo block. So just imagine there being an invisible block there.
Alright, here's the boo fight. So the first pattern is somewhat random.
Also, to grab and jump off of these blocks, it's a 1-frame input. So he has to both hit the grab button and also the jump button on the same frame. So you have to do that 3 times in a row to beat this fight.
Taking damage on purpose there. That makes the next level easier.
Is this ahead of your PB right now?
Yes.
Incredible.
Alright, I only die here on good runs, so I know I just jinxed myself.
Oh yeah. Yep. My PB has a death in this level alone. I think I died in this and then also Ultra Star.
Yeah, so this is obviously not intended. There's an extra muncher that you might be able to see that sticks below the one that's pretty obvious to see. And
so the creator was
one
smart
pile.
enough to put that extra muncher there, but not smart enough to put another one underneath. I don't think you can put another one underneath. Really.
No, you can't go any further, but that's the space that you can swim in.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do a safe strat here. I swim into the left and then just dip. Alright, just a little left-right here. Oh! Okay. That bullet doesn't spawn, and that definitely threw me off.
No, yeah, that normally doesn't spawn. So here he has to be pretty careful to not die here. He's got it just fine. What I do there, I do a kind of a baby strat where I intentionally take damage because it just makes it super easy. But what he did is he had to come really close to those munchers and then press down again to dive back underneath them, going full speed.
Alright, so here's utilization of cloud physics at its finest.
Clouding.
Oh my gosh. I died.
No!
Rip the Deathless Run.
Deathless
yeah.
Run dies in red switch pellets, are you kidding me? No, this is a very difficult. If you're not super comfortable with the cloud physics, this level is extremely difficult.
Alright, jump there, push the cloud down like an extra little bit. Might save a frame or two. And we're in there.
He wants the Magic Koopa to spawn to his left and not to his right there, because she can snipe you right before you go into that pipe.
Yup.
Dude, 2 for 2, let's go.
Got him.
Yumps. Can we see some yump hype in the chat, please? Also, that bullet bill, you can clip into it and die.
Yes.
I'm not really sure why it happens, but it can happen quite often if you jump too early, I believe.
Alright, I'm gonna call out the hidden blocks.
This is my favorite level.
Mine too.
Just extremely impressive.
Right there. Alright, I was avoiding a hidden block. That's made that jump very hard.
Yep, that's why he had to do the little left right there. There's a hidden block just to the left of where he died from. So you kind of have to do a right and then left and then around that muncher and then come back onto that platform.
In my opinion, that one's the hardest jump of the game. Alright.
Yeah, we got it.
Coming up is the infamous hidden block underneath the on switch. Right up here.
Yep. I wonder if we'll
Alright,
see it.
got it.
Hopefully not. Okay, so the reason he jumped kind of towards the side is there's an invisible block right underneath that on switch, so you have to hit it from... You kind of have to corner clip into it. If you jump straight up and down, you'll hit that block and not be able to turn it on.
Alright, we got the midway, so that's fine.
Yep.
For some reason, I
This
struggle
part
with
coming
that
up
jump.
is extremely difficult.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. You were like a pixel or two away.
Yeah. Oh, there was a hidden block there, by the way, that I didn't call. Alright. Hidden block. Wall clip. Hidden block. Hidden block. Oh. Good.
That part's very difficult, because you can
Alright,
wall clip.
good.
Sometimes that can throw off your timing. Nice work. This is a sub 20.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Better
we'll
be.
We'll see if third Lava Dolphin has a say about that.
Oh, that jump.
Yeah, that jump is so scary.
Door. Good.
So to get on that thwomp, you kind of have to do a right-left in midair while the thwomp comes down. So it's extremely difficult. All of these jumps are actually extremely difficult,
Going
but
for
that
fast
one
dolphin?
is pretty scary.
Oh, I went for fast dolphin. One frame.
For fast dolphin. Oh, he's like a frame early.
That is one
So
frame early.
that's a 4-frame window to hit that, to get underneath that that muncher and on top of the dolphin. He was 1 frame early. You can tell that by the dolphin was almost exactly lined up with the top of the munchers. Door.
Got it.
And he has a visual cue for this as well. He stands on a pixel perfect placement, and then he has another pixel perfect placement with the dolphin and the munchers. Alright, this room he's gonna avoid 2 Kaizo blocks.
Oh yeah, I didn't call that one out.
There's one. I believe there's another. Nice work.
Thank you.
We're looking at, dude, we're looking at like a 16-minute. Are you kidding me right now? All right, so Dodecahedron has actually never seen this Bowser fight.
Never have. So they did something with the sprite mechanics here to make Bowser invisible. If you didn't catch up on that, but by doing so, this first phase only takes one hit, as seen there. So he should fly away right now, and he did. So it's not intended for that to happen.
Invisible makes it only one hit.
Yeah, but if you die at this fight, and resume from midway, the cycle the first phase takes 2 hits.
And the reason why he can do this fight while not being able to see Bowser itself is because he has the normal fight memorized. And we know our placements and everything, so we know how Bowser reacts to our movement.
Yeah.
So we can know where he is roughly.
Shoutouts to GDF for that ball skip alignment.
Yeah, the third brick alignment.
Yep. Right here.
So all we have to do is throw a Mecha Koopa in the rough area of where we think he's going to be. That normally works out pretty well for us.
Alright, so as soon as Peach disappears here. 3 bounces, just run right.
1, 2, 3.
We're almost done here.
1, 2.
And time when you see Peach. Time.
That's incredible. That's actually incredible. He just got the 3rd place time in a marathon run. That was what, 3 deaths, 4 deaths, maybe?
I think it was 4. I think it was 5 with the dolphin.
You guys you guys might not understand how difficult that was, but that is an actually incredible run. We just saw an almost 123.96 exit, and then we saw a 16:47 Kaizo run. Are you kidding me? Dude, congrats. That was amazing.
So, gonna hold up for claps here.
Yeah, hold up for claps. Dodecahedron does Kaizo runs on his Twitch channel almost exclusively. He does Kaizo 1, Kaizo 2, Kaizo 3, Super Panga World, which is made by LinkDead, and Super Dram World, which is made by Panga. Those are also Kaizo-inspired hacks. So if you guys like watching this, that's his channel. I'm sure someone will post a link in chat. But to see a 16:47 in Marathon is pretty incredible.
Yeah, awesome job, Dode. This is the Glory Hog.